Good morning, bookworms. So now we are headed to that Half Price Books I talked about yesterday. It's a really big warehouse. Unfortunately, we overslept a little bit, so I wanted to spend like an hour there. It looks like it's going to be more like 20-30 minutes. I have some Christmas shopping I want to do. Hopefully I can find what I need really quickly. And then after that, we're heading to a dress appointment. So it's going to be lots of fun today. Hello! So we just finished our first dress appointment of the day, and I might have found the dress. There's definitely one that I really like, but we have a few more appointments coming up, so I'm not ready to make a decision. If it is the one that I choose, I will not be including it in this vlog because it has to be a surprise. But I'll include all the other dresses I tried on for sure. Now we're grabbing some lunch before the next appointment. It's kind of cold and rainy here today. If you can see, it's like rainy outside. So we are going to have some Japanese ramen, and I'm really excited about it because I love me some ramen. And then after that, we'll be heading to our next appointment, so I will be sure to include some clips of that soon. Hey guys, so I just got home after a pretty long day. It is about 7 o'clock at night. So I went to that second dress shop and I actually ended up buying my dress there, so that was awesome. I can't wait for it to come in. It's going to take about 4 months. And on the way home, we stopped by my grandma's house and I got to see all her Christmas decorations and all of that stuff. We visited for a little while and then I came home. We're going to have dinner soon, although I had a really big lunch. That ramen place was really good. I actually didn't get ramen. I got some udon noodles. But it was delicious, and I'm still stuffed from that awesome lunch. Now I'm actually hopefully going to get some editing done because I really want to post my Q&A soon. So yeah, I'm going to do some editing, maybe some blogging. Maybe I can get a book review or something up soon too. And tomorrow I have a big day as well, but I will tell you about that tomorrow. So I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Okay, stop.
Don't stop.
Jazzy! Jazzy!
Jazzy.
So cute. Good morning! So I mentioned last night that we have a lot planned for today. My maid of honor and I and my mother and my grandmother are going to check out the venue because I'm the only person out of them who has seen it yet. And I'm also meeting with the day of coordinator to kind of go over some of the plans and stuff. The venue is actually 4 hours away from where I live, so we're going to spend about 8 hours in the car today. My maid of honor came over. Her name is Caitlin. She is sitting right here. Came over this morning and we went and got some breakfast. We had some really yummy crepes and some lattes, which I will insert a clip of that. And now we're going to go pick up my mother and my grandmother and head down there. So that's what we're doing. Talk to you later. Hello, friends. Okay, so it's like almost midnight. So we drove for 8 hours today. We spent like 2.5, almost 3. at the venue doing like a tour, and I met with my day of coordinator. So needless to say, I'm exhausted and ready to go to bed. I have to get up and work in the morning. It was very productive though. I'm really glad I hired a day of coordinator because we went through like a timeline, and she had so many questions about things that I like had not even thought about before. So really glad that we decided to do that. On the way home, I realized I am a super dummy and I didn't vlog any of the time at the wedding venue. But we did stop at Chicken Express on the way back, which was like on my places to hit up before I head back to California, because they don't have Chicken Express in California. That was delicious, and I'm really glad I got to do that before I left Texas. So, as you can see, I am very tired, and now I'm gonna go to bed. I will check in tomorrow. Good night. Hey guys, so it is about 6:30 at night, and I just realized that I have not checked in all day long, so whoops. What have I done today? I woke up this morning and I worked from my computer all day, and now that that's done, I got ready and I'm going to get dinner with my in-laws. So that's the plan. I'm going to update them on some wedding planning stuff and just catch up with them because I haven't seen them in quite a while. I did want to update you guys on my reading situation. So the last time I talked about what I was reading, I talked about Storm Dancer, which I read a few pages of and fell asleep that day like I thought I would. I'm just having a little bit of trouble just getting into it, but something exciting did just happen. I don't know why I haven't picked it. Well, I know why I haven't picked it back up. So whenever I'm reading, so the way that I'm usually doing it these days is I'll have like a primary book that I'm reading in physical form, which right now is Storm Dancer. Then I'll have a secondary book that I'm reading in physical form, so that like if I'm not in the mood for the primary one, I have a backup. And that right now is Wink Puppy Midnight, which I haven't actually opened at all. And then I'll usually have an audiobook that I listen to, whenever I have time. And my audiobook right now is Fangirl. And the other day, for some reason when I was going to bed, I opened it to see what page I was on because I'd listened to the audio for a little bit, and then I just started reading and I kept reading and I kept reading. So 2 nights ago I stayed up until like 1 in the morning reading Fangirl, and oh my gosh guys, the feels in that book. I'm not a contemporary reader. I don't gravitate toward that genre, and so people had told me for a long time that I would like it, and I was like, I don't know, I'm just never in the mood for it. But guys, I like literally it was in the middle of the book, but for like an hour I was just reading, and I wasn't like sobbing, but I was just like slowly just like leaking tears, and so much like chest pains and heartbreak, and I couldn't go to sleep. I stayed up reading that book, and then last night, even though I was so tired and I had been in the car for 8 hours, I read until almost 3 a.m. because I just could not stop. Something crazy happened last night, and it's just so good. And honestly, the audiobook is not that great. The narrator doesn't really do like really good voices for all the characters, so sometimes I get confused as to who's talking. So I think at this point that I prefer the physical book for a Fangirl, and I'm just gonna make that my primary book right now, and go ahead and finish it out because I'm almost done with it. I only have like 25% left. So that's my reading update for the past couple of days. So now I'm gonna go to dinner, and I'm probably gonna read when I get back. And I don't think I'm gonna check in again tonight, but I will check in with you guys tomorrow.